Whoa. Good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. Great cloudy day. I'm Gray Cloud Sage of the Eternal Moment. This is going to be a 50 Things That Really Matter reading. Today's title of this one is Trust, and it's number 35. So let's just get started. Every autumn, when the smell of when the smell of wool sweaters and harvest are in the air, I head to the other end of the country to take a shortcut by the cider market. After passing small horse farms, white stucco farmhouses, and abandoned mills that all start to look alike, the silver glimmer of his roadside refrigerator strikes familiar. The ritual goes like this: you pull your truck alongside a barn turned garage when a makeshift overhang defines the cider shack. As if you're an old friend making an agreed upon exchange, you help yourself to a gallon of sweet brown mirth in the fridge. The cider man counts on you to make your own change from an unlocked money box on a picnic bench. The bench may also peddle homemade apple butter or the multicolored jewels of random canned preserves. The cider maker often offers freebies too: turned twig wreaths or sandwich bags of chestnuts with a help yourself Merry Christmas note. My favorite time to fetch cider is actually after dark, when you can lit the entrancing crack of light. Entrancing crack of okay. My favorite time of to fetch cider is actually after dark, when you can catch the entrancing crack of light pour out from the refrigerator into the densely black solitary countryside. The only sound is the buzz of the fluorescent light illuminating the money box, and the ka-chink of my coins while I satisfy a late night thirst straight from the jug. Indulging in the freedom to swallow the unusually wild and sweet tart bouquet of unpasteurized juice is a sacrament for even the least religious. It seems inevitable that mischievous teenagers have pillaged the man's money box, or that someone dizzy with cider lust occasionally has grabbed an extra gallon. But whatever the losses, the cider man holds to his custom of assuming his neighbors are basically good and honorable, even the ones he's never met. You see, rural culture survives on understood reliances. It's assumed that you'll swap tools, learn up each other's kids, and guide a neighbor's roadside horse back to its pasture if it escapes. City folk and country folk alike all depend on human bonds like these. After all, nourishing your need for security and our need for beauty, our deepest material and spiritual thirst take constant exchanges. When we withhold trust out of fear or cynicism, our humanity starves. If, like the cider man, we continue to set out our best handiwork for one another and hope for the best, there will always be enough cracks of light left in the dark to lure good neighbors to one another's harvest. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it is. And it makes me think of the other day when we went to the Dollar General on Colton's birthday, and this man had bought the guy that drove me there a loaf of bread and some sandwich meat and a drink and everything. And then, of course, I'd asked somebody going in about helping me get that pool for Colton, and Colton is loving that pool. But anyway, that man that bought that bread and stuff from the guy that drove me there, he was telling us about his church, and it's not far, but I have to have a ride. They have a pantry that's 24/7. It's you just go in there and get what you need. Um, I just got to get a ride, but I haven't been able to get anybody to, it seems like, except for David, he just was busy today. So, but like other people that have vehicles that I would think would be interested in maybe to go check this out, because there's supposed to be a refrigerator in there. It's a pantry. It's like you go and you get groceries out of there. Now, the guy said At one point, people were abusing it. They were coming there and like getting a whole month's worth of groceries out of all of it, and then just like every month coming and just like this, a couple of different people were like going overboard. But it's still open. They've put cameras up now, so you're being watched. So like he said, you can still go there, just don't take everything for yourself, and that should be understood. But we live in a world of me, 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 and I will say that again. It's me, 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 me. I will say that again. Only about 40, we're lucky if 40% of the population even cares about anything other than themselves. The rest of the population, all they care about is themselves. For instance, like this today, I needed a ride. Somebody was off work. All they were doing was going swimming. I just needed a ride to get some dog food. Now, I only have a little bit of money, but I made a little bit at the stop sign, and I've got enough to get at least a small bag of dog food, you know, something, a medium size, something that'll get me through for another few days until I make more money selling something or going back to the stop sign. So anyway, this person was upset that somebody needed a ride to a store, and I said, fine, cool. You know, I might have been petty, but I just like, I'll remember that. Next time you want to borrow anything, next time you're needing a pack of cigarettes, the next time you need gas money, you go to wherever, you know, like you, I don't keep check of most of the things I do for people, but when it comes down to where these are people that I've helped numerous millions, or well, not millions, but I've helped numerous more times than they've ever could. In other words, they will they'll be coming to me for another handout at some point with their tail tucked, and so be it. They got to learn a lesson. I'm not going to help them, period. I don't care. Now that's just it. I care, but I'm not going to continue. Like, I'll just soon walk to the store today if I can't get a ride and get dog food. So it's not a big deal to me. It's just, it aggravates me that people, and I'm just rambling, but I'm not. I'm talking about real stuff. People are selfish. Most people do not care about anything past their nose, and if it don't involve them and it benefits them, they will not do a dang thing. There's only like I said, maybe 40% of the population is going to help you if you need help. But I don't think down. I still try to stay positive, because that means at least 40. I'm one of the 40% because I do give a crap. I do help people every month when I, and I'm not trying to brag, but I do what I can. Like, I have sent money to people. I've given things to people. I've helped people with food. I've done whatever I could when I had it. And when I have it, I will continue to do what I can. But I also know there has to be a cutoff time for some people, because you just keep doing and doing and doing, and they will never do for themselves. And so that I had to learn that. I had to have people in my life at some point tell me, years ago, hey, dude, unless you start doing something for yourself, I can't help you no more. And that's the God's honest truth. I didn't live to be 50 Earth years old to not understand the simple, basic rules of life, But I'm going to get off here. I hope y'all have a good, wonderful day. I'm having a good day. It's just hot, very hot. I'm going back in front of my fan. I still don't have an air conditioner. Got to come up with an air conditioner because my air conditioner fell out my window last week, and it don't work. Put it back in the window, and it don't work. So I got to get an air conditioner. Oh, good Lord. But I'll get one before it gets completely so unbearable. Even if I got to go pay $110 for a brand new one at Ollie's next month. At least it'll be brand new, but I'm sure I can come up with something before I even get paid. Y'all have a good day. Gray Cloud says the eternal moment. Over and out. Ditto.